I'm taking the time now to care for my cards. So I'm not really up on the channel today. So yeah, I remember I told you I was trying to do a seal on my cards. Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay. So this is why I'm not really up. I'm over here sealing cards. So they're wet, drying, some are dry, but most first off, um, I think the seal that I did is gonna work. It was an improviser. It's probably something everybody might have did. So you gotta watch that seal. Okay, but for the most part, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do it self R, and but I put fingernail polish on mine. Okay, and I think it's good fingernail polish. The better the fingernail polish, the better the seal. If you got like those little glittery, glossy, gluey stuff, you get that because that's probably all they doing, or they're making up their own. But I did mine with the fingernail polisher, and just to keep that seal from messing up. Okay, or you can order the regular stuff. There's stuff online that you can order for the cards too, if you want to do your own seals. Uh, Cause I thought about the cards. I'm looking to the cards, but I don't really use other people's stuff. But people been using my stuff off of my videos, which is why they've been trying to tell people to take their stuff down. Like they want to come bother people who've been exposing them. My videos saved me and put me somewhere where I can't be with those who've been stalking me. You understand what I'm saying? So they were carefully trying to go through my videos and see which ones that they could strike that have some stuff on it. But if they need to investigate, they can always pull those videos back up. They're never gone. You know what I'm saying? They're forever saved. I'm telling you. And what they're doing right now, while they switched over systems, they're just taking all of that system, what they had before now, everything that everybody did. They just shut that down on YouTube, and they're probably doing a big ass investigation. So it's gonna be a lot of stuff. A lot of people might be getting hit. Um, some people can. I mean, because somebody said that this. I don't know. I think that guy was saying that that girl, she was the one doing that. Okay. So I don't know who they talking about. I think he got paid from that. He might have got paid some type of lawsuit, but I think he got jumped on. Okay, for real, because he was watching what he was saying. Okay, I don't get into people's stuff, but I go back to it when I come on here and I say things might be pertaining to certain situations that I'm talking about. So I will go back to stories that have already come out because there could be new development. And I was paying attention to it. I just didn't say it all at once in one video. You feel me? So you get to kind of narrate around it. And my observation, what I saw was he called it right. He had a lawyer friend, family, or something like that. He went and sued her because she was in the background stealing everything that he said, word for word, verbatim. This is what was being said. Okay, I don't nobody know how she was doing it, but he definitely was accusing people of doing some stuff. Okay, he accused quite a few people though, and he accused this famous. They call her. I guess they would consider her. I don't watch. I haven't watched this person in a while. I got that reading and kind of like, I think I let it go a long time ago when I was in that shelter. Because it was like the energy that was with her while I was in that situation. I wasn't boasting in that kind of mood like she was in. I was never. I just felt like, I think it was because of where they said they was from. And I felt like, oh, maybe I could trust them because they are from here. So those who say they was from here or, they had like a certain insight about stuff that I felt that I agreed with, it was more so it was something like that. Okay, so that one with her was just I felt like she was somebody who was from here and they was just younger or whatever, and they'll be able to read, but never nothing else. It was just that. I didn't get another one. It wasn't descriptive, and I go into my readings really deep, which is why I take that extra time out before because I don't scry into your energy at all until I go into it, and then I gotta cleanse. cleanse before and after, which is why I tell you that 48 instead of that 24. It's from 24. I can do it within that 24, or I can do it within the 48, you know. And because of my birthday, I'm not trying to push it off. It may, depends on what my people do. They might try to pop up on me or something like that. Somebody trying to pop up, and it's going to be a pop up. It's going to be a problem. It's gonna be a problem if people over here being weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for it. Don't pop up on me trying to be in my motherfucking energy. No. I say this every year. I don't want that. And then they still try to pop up. They do. They try to be weird and be having my kids bringing them in my house and stuff. So I'll be like, y'all wrong as hell for that. I told you don't disrespect me like that. So I just get away from it. Then when I go live my life, I wish you was here. I wish you would come back. It gets so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, but y'all keep being, I keep being here and you keep disrespecting me. You don't want me to be here. You're going to keep on disrespecting me. So sometimes I don't. So I'm just sitting here. I got to separate my cars because a lot of them are wet and some of them are drying. So I'm just relaxing, doing work. Okay. Um, Trying to get some work done. I'm not worried about nothing, you know, just chilling in my own little space, its own little bubble. Your mindset is what you make it, right? Um, there is nothing to worry about. I don't know why somebody tried to put something to worry on anybody about anything and make up narratives. So I like when people get weird and try to watch me and paint them, okay? Because they always wind up sitting in it themselves. They be so quick to believe that whatever they feel or whatever they thought about an individual is true. Because I really don't do it. I literally would pray and sit there. That's why I tell you I prayed about it before I start off with my thoughts of what I really thought. Because I tell you I prayed about it first before I go off into what I, because this is why I pray. And then I go off into my thoughts of why I had to, them thoughts is why I had to go pray about it. So I'm not attacking your weird ass. I'm going with what I seen, what was given to me, what was said. Then I had to go give it to God because it's not for me to have. It's not for me to be, you know, it's just not my energy. So when people send stuff to you or tell you stuff, all you can do is pray about it and pray that they be okay through it. Like, you know, somebody don't like you. You know they're a gossiper, and you know how they trying to use their energy up against you. So this person been trying to do this every year or all the time, you know, and then they throw refresher rituals on you and shit. For real, they'll go do the spell work again. So I might have to put another coat on here. It's like I like it, but I feel like I like it. I like it too much for real. This is cool. All people probably are doing, but like I said, the better the nail polish, the better the coat. These ain't gonna. They not gonna do what they was doing. They not. I see it. And it don't matter if I look, because it really just soaks in. It's going to, well, you know how the nail polish got some type of urethane or whatever this is. It's a coat. That's why I don't put that shit on my finger. I put it on that plastic stuff. You know what I'm saying? Plus my nails don't grow right no way, so I'm always will do something to cover up my dusty nails. I was a nail biter as a kid. I wasn't nervous. It was habit. All my mama, all her kids was, well, my sister, she's just a fire starter. She was. If she was quiet, you just had to leave her alone. Because once you got her riled up or something, she started stuff. It would be a lot of chaos around her, like Damien. It was weird stuff always around her when we was kids. And I was like, I just want to get away from you. You kind of strange. And you always have been as a kid. So I didn't want to be around this. I didn't. I loved her though. But I didn't. I thought she was strange for real. Like they think I am. But I just be telling the truth. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what these people saying about me. You know how long I've been here. And even making it to half of this was enough. That's how I feel about it. I mean, I be thankful to Jehovah if I get some plus. It's cool. But I've been truly honest since I've been here. Whatever the fuck I've been seeing or what I've seen and I've said the same thing throughout the years, it's because it was the truth. You fucking weird. So I don't pay no attention to people and they stuff. I really do like the way it came out. I think that they might be using a clear too, because that's all they is doing. They doing that, and then they probably spraying it with some stuff, because it's crafts and arts and crafts. If you're good at arts and crafty stuff, I told you I like Mr. Ship. That was his name, Mr. Shapeshifter. His name was Ship though, like SHIP as in person. So yeah, I like stuff like that as a kid, but my ideas always came with like trying to make money too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because of the people I was around. So like I said, Linda, Miss Esper was definitely one of those ones who taught us to be crafty. I remember her; she used to just be talking all the time, but people just she used to tell people like, I know I talk a lot. They tell me that, but I'm always talking about something that's gonna make me some money. Definitely listen to what I say. She's be talking fast as hell. I'm not playing. That lady was smart as hell. Don't nobody even know what I'm talking about. They can't. And when you taught by people like that, and you really paying attention to them, you pick stuff up. So it's not that, oh, I picked it up and I took it from them. They told me, they gave it to me because it was Jews and dreams being dropped. It was a way of being. It was a way of you getting out of something, because they're gonna try to keep you in the bind here. So you might want to come up with something with your ideas or something. That's what this is. I'm a creative motherfucker. They can't stand me, so they definitely gonna come over here and try to stop me. See how I haven't stopped running my mouth yet? Yeah, quite a few of us in this family is like that. Those who are very smart, but they probably keep a lot of shit smart. You feel what I'm saying? They know who they are. So stop playing with me, bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Before I fuck you up around here, then there's some that's slow as fuck, and they always got some shit started with these fucking religious guru, fake ass motherfucking false prophets that they be talking to, and people, families and shit coming up against, because they go to the same churches and shit. So they listen to somebody, family members, and oh yeah, they said that bitch is skits, and here we are tearing your ass up with the schizophrenia or whatever the fuck you called it, because I ain't got it. You called it upon you, your kids. I don't have it. And now that I'm looking at children, they don't either. Somebody fed that to this motherfucker, and it's not true. I bet you it ain't. So whatever it is, um, it was let go. Thank you, grandfather. See, you keep me say stuff back and forth about him because this is just how they are. They are back and forth until you clear it up. Okay. He might have heard something from her. She told him something. He told her something. He probably did something in the background, and whatever this was in the background that these motherfuckers did, because it's my birthday, I'm gonna just talk. I ain't even nowhere near my phone, so thank you for definitely on here. Hopefully you on here and you sharing the comments, you sharing my stuff. You're not over here trying to steal it and stream it and make money off of it. But today is my birthday. I'm Tony, by the way. This is IA, and we're gonna get into the story because I'm sitting up here doing my cards. It was a expensive deck that I wanted to seal up, so I'm sitting here sealing it. Okay, and it's pretty cool. You can do it yourself, okay? When you're doing stuff yourself, you don't have to play by nobody's rules. It's yourself. You don't have to use anything that anybody else came up with. You can definitely use your own ingredients, and it becomes yours. Because like even when you're doing certain, I don't know nobody else who's doing this. Not for real. I haven't sat there and talked to nobody. They don't have me on camera nowhere, and nobody face, and they ain't got me nowhere walking off this building with none of these people who said that I took something from them. In and out of the shelter. Okay, so all these people who try to lie and say somebody, they gonna have to prove it though. They on your page trying to tell people step by step after you said it, or streaming your stuff like it's theirs because there's no face with the voice that's being streamed. They stealing, they're taking from your platform, and they need to stop. They need to stop. So spirit is gonna come in, and but that's the problem. This person only wanted. I didn't want to be bothered with them. Keep on judging me. They know who the hell they are. Whatever this is, oh, you can't talk to me now, huh? Yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And then lying, talking about somebody gave them some, they don't think that they was out there probably messing with the people in Atlanta or wherever the hell they was at in Texas, where they sick at. You understand what I'm saying? Because mine say no. What does yours say? Yours say hell yes, and mine says hell no. That's all I'm saying. The test is proven, and I've never had it in my record to have to take nothing from no one. Not no medicine. It has to be on record that you need that. You have to see a doctor for that stuff. So go in somebody records. If this lady is lying, that's on them. That's on them. You try to kill me, God. That's why they dying themselves, and they generation they gonna kill their own kids and stuff. So they better remove it. And I told them just pay me on this channel because they know what I'm talking about. I ain't making up nothing. They know what I'm talking about, and it's not gonna stop because of what they doing. And spirit is just shouting them out, letting them know we know you did. But they don't want to, they adhere to their demonic ass ancestors and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And we just supposed to heal to them, not understanding that we are real. We don't have to heal to anything. We just have to heal in our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. So said the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I'm gonna have to use a whole nother side of it. I might use up this whole bottle trying to seal this up. It's turning out how I've been seeing some of them too online. Okay, I just believe it's better nail polish. Some of them are using a better coating. For real. I'm not gonna play with you because I looked up whatever it is and finger polish, and then I looked up the ingredients and compared them to the stuff that's on the that they say that they do the seals with for their crafts and arts and craft for woods and shop. It's already kind of like some stuff in the. It's almost the same thing in a nail polish, and I'm looking at it. It is, and it's pretty too. So I like it. I like it. So those are drying, and that's why I'm not online. I can pull from an old deck just to, have pulled some. I haven't done these yet. If you don't mind Kevin's deck, okay? If you don't mind Kevin's deck, I haven't done his deck yet, and I'm going to seal his too now that I see that these are going to take effect, that they're going to be okay, and I can press them, okay, with a little presser. They have like little things that you. But I've been looking up stuff. That's what I'm telling you, arts and crafty. Yeah, I'm not slow, my baby. There's something wrong with people though. You gotta be these rule. And I told you my teacher was Mr. Ship in Woodshop. And he taught us a lot of stuff about a bunch of stuff. He did. So I'll just use whatever I've learned. That's what you gotta do. So we're gonna use Kevin's deck. I thank all those who are on here saying happy birthday because today is my birthday. Thank y'all. I got as soon as I picked up his deck though, I was sitting over there sealing that because that's it smells like polish all I want to do. It's because I'm doing my decks. It's some of them came with it like one of Kevin's deck got a beautiful seal on it, and I know that that's a real seal. Like that card may have come like that. They made those and pressing and making, so those were probably manufactured like that. But his real deck, his tarot deck, is not sealed. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm sorry if I'm not up here for the frenzy. I do have to get my stuff out and get these people readings done by the 48 at least. Okay. So I do got Queen of Pentacles coming out, and then I got a Seven of Wands. Yes, things are starting to go the right way that they need to go. Okay. So somebody was looking for whatever it needed to go to be on you or something. And it's like, I don't know. I think they was looking for something and it's not. It's not on you. What the hell? Yeah, I can't be at my desk. So I usually put on my little thing. I'll see. But I know how this goes. Sometimes I go on blackouts and do my videos and you don't see no cards, right? So yeah, I do appreciate the views though, the likes, the shares, and the subscribes to the channel. Thank y'all for subscribing and subscribing up onto the channel with us on IA. Somebody here is a false person spirit is trying to tell you. It says false person, social media, they doing something or saying something different about you. Or this is a Taurus. Okay. Because I got Hierophant, false person, and social media. So I don't know who this false person is, but this person may have been telling some half truths or making up stories on social media, sharing negative vibrations of you where they definitely aggravated and messed with you and probably was told to take it down. So they probably didn't because they want people to see whatever this is. Okay. They do. Somebody was jealous of your crown and your throne. This person is competing against you and saying, like, oh, I ain't do this. And they so whatever. They definitely been recording you. I don't know who been doing this, but it happens. Y'all can believe whatever y'all want to believe. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck what they see or what they believe. I can't. I could care less. They be in chat rooms and everything, okay, on us. Trust me, okay? Because they know we not about to take your crap. Get your ass on. You know what I'm saying? What you think this is? So I don't know. I have a certain kind of way of being with people, and I might be funny acting right, but I'm no vamp. I don't want your energy. I ain't asked for it to be here. I didn't like. I don't invite you in and be weird. These people invite themselves, especially when they're your kids. Okay, so y'all know how that shit go. And the closer we get to Halloween is what? Stories about what? My kids and how creepy they can be. Because they're children of the corn, maybe of the dam. Okay. I'm not playing. Something is not right with the generational Z. And they're talking about we something creepy. You're not understanding. I'm not nothing like them people. I'm nothing like these people. I'm not like nothing here. I think the best part of not here. Okay, those people who can explain what I am and how they raised me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just being real, and I can't be nothing but who I am still while I'm here. So you either can accept me as I am. That's what y'all love shouting that out, right? You they so updated for real, because I was outdated on the song when I said it was real. I like Real. I like her music and whatever, but I know that that's something she do for real. Real. Views, like, share, subscribes. Thank you for them. We appreciate it. It's my birthday. So thank you for the love, the like, the sunflowers, whatever y'all doing over here on the channel. Thank y'all. Happy birthday to me, Toni. Okay. So something about your innocence. People don't like it, okay? Because I'm telling you the truth. It could just be a double, though. It looked like it's always some dumb earth, fire, air. I ain't hating on nobody. But it could be you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying you could be one of those people who never hate on nobody for real, for real. You be like, shit. Like even the girl who came to me on my Uber ride, she kept fucking with me. Seriously, was sending me back because they all evil. They sign up to demon and devil churches and shit and just tell you they don't give a fuck. They like that. And I said, Jehovah, is this real? And she was like, yeah, I don't like how happy you are. So I believe she come with a whole group of motherfuckers who just don't like happiness. And I don't got nothing to do with it. You evil ass bitches. You want to get mad because I'm a happy, free individual. You know, you a seven of wands, or a page of wands, or inspiring motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who has aspiration. And you have a reason to indicate anything that the fuck you wanted to do. If you want to predicate it, indicate it, i.e. it, write it up, examine, essay it, bitch. I don't I'm just saying, I don't need you not my lawyer. I have a judge and jury that I call to because I lift my hands always up to the heavens. That's who judging me. Only God can. Okay. So somebody out here mad because you don't shout out to people at the end of the scriptures is you don't know more, but because I do it on physical, like somebody is trying to verbalize what I do in the 3D, making it up like with my biblical sense of side of me, because we are all made up whatever we have learned and whatever we uh, put together of ourselves from our times and error with changing and going on or whatever. But I stick to my time and era at least, right? Because I know who I am here. I'm not out of place with anything that I'm saying from my times and my eras. And my times and eras would be that of my grandmother. No, probably my mother. I don't even go back as far as my grandmother, and know what she know. And when they're gone, you won't know much, right? But this is what the young people are doing, and they're evolving with their grandmothers and great grandmothers have done and said, like, we didn't perfect it from them already. So it's like they're going back trying to steal what we did to redo it again because they all want to live back in the 80s and 90s when the shit was really being developed. That's all we saying. We see you trying to step on our toes, and we really don't give a fuck. A time and a time and again, these bitches been coming out and not being themselves, not having real babies in their stomach, wearing weaves and patting their head, and definitely doing dumbass dances that we could do without. Only thing it's gonna do is, I guess, it relieves you. Dance is really a good thing, a vibration. But what is that vibration you on? What was that all about? That's all I'm saying. So it's like whatever you was pumping with that fist in your hand and whatever you was telling these people to be, and now they are, and now they looking like where we go now. And now none of them know where they stand. You got a bunch of people who is just praising being single and dancing and free and happy of being some type of single sisterhood or something, right? But where did the angle go? Where are they angling now? I'm seeing it come down. and a lot of them about to go because they too evil. So American language is really and somebody mad because I've been using this to say, but then they mad because I'll rhyme my whole video. So yeah, I'm serious, and then they'll get mad about it because I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't stop doing it. It's not just a line, it was something that I made up so long ago. And it was done in my mind. And said they was like, you crazy. Where I sat there, I didn't even have a cell phone. So as I started, retards. I don't care if you don't like this stuff. They didn't been on stages. Some of your kids probably ain't even seen. I'm serious. My kids have hosts. They have definitely stepped on stages. I'm not saying that they blew up nowhere, but they definitely had their foot on the ground out there and was wet, and people was hating. Weird, wicked motherfuckers on them too much, yo. Too much. Y'all need to get up off of people's shit, yo. Stop with that. So I got an Ace of Pentacles, okay? For real. I feel like God wants me. He does. And it's in all of them. Every last one of them. Those who do, um, I don't know. Somebody really been out here trying to get you to keep the fact that it was voodoo in the family. Because some of them doing that stuff, okay? So I don't know. I met somebody some time ago with this dude. You know, they're mad because I'm seeing them for who they are. They mad because I remember their face or whatever. And this person seen me and he heard whatever he heard about me. But he was with a little cousin of mine, right? And didn't think I would remember their face or something. Yeah, they had on a hat and all this other stuff, but I don't forget faces. So I'm looking at these people, and then I come up here online, and here we go. Some of them same people that I ran into, and I'm like, oh, no wonder why I'm getting hit up here. These people spreading lies and words about what was said about me, and then them looking at me in the state that I was in then versus where I'm at now. And then they don't get that they was a part of those people taking me down with their tongues, talking about me, wishing whatever on me because of what I expose. All of that stuff is considered spiritual hits. But the thing about that is, the people before me definitely didn't believe in exposing stuff either. They didn't. And it's because they felt like it caused death. But why is it, how can it cause death if death wasn't already in it? See, whatever y'all doing, it was already messed up from the beginning. You can't be out here in some crooked stuff and then it get exposed, and then you're mad at the person who exposed it. It don't go like that. It didn't go nowhere, or it got exposed, or it is you not trying to say anything about it because it's something that you probably possibly shouldn't be messing with. That's why we tell y'all not to do the voodoo for real. So you can hide and sweep all of that stuff up under the rug. Being silent is what kills. That's what Mike was trying to tell you. Tony Matola, for educational purposes, you can go back and look at all the videos for disclaimer reasons. Go to my disclaimer. Okay. So you're going to come over here striking and they're not going to make a pose. Okay. They're not going to do it. So somebody out here was trying to like hit you with something, some violations. It's weird. It is. It's strange as hell. And I don't know. You're not doing nothing to these people. It seems as if they're doing it to themselves. They're upset and mad about, this, that, and the other. And then it stopped on the Queen of Swords after we've already got a Queen of Pentacles on social media, a false person, though. This is a false person who might be taking a hit there in the Nine of Swords because of something that you are doing or you are saying. These people cannot stop whatever this is that you are saying because your hands is not being guided by the devil. Your mind is suited for, I guess, spiritual recreational purposes. That's what I'm hearing. I'm gonna go back to that one. That sounds like that's something on when the bathrooms is out of order. We might be down for manufacturer does something for some hours when we come back to it. I'm serious. When I see stuff online like that, I'll be like, what? Gonna be down for maintenance. Like they be tweaking it because people be trying to get in through backdoor hacks. They do. They deal with a lot of threats all the time, and they got to stay up on their security stuff. Look at the background, see if this happening, and what was those little security alerts. Why we got so many of those piling up, and why we ignoring them all week. They got to go down all month or something like that. They'll go down for like a day or so. Sometimes they choose the holidays to do that, like banks and stuff. So you got to be down sometimes when it comes to your money, and people be out here in the nine, in the you can't. That's why you're not supposed to wait to the last minute. This is things that I wish that I wasn't a last minuter. I was one of those kids who would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning after I went to bed at 11, go do my hair because I wanted it done a certain kind of way, and then I got to be out the door by like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. Either I got to walk and get there, or that's just the time it's going to take me to get myself together if I got to catch buses or whatever. So you don't tell me who I am. Somebody out here lying, talking about somebody was spoiled, and you got the person that's in that house is not whoever I am. This is somebody who faking, trying to steal my house with some real estate fraud or whatever, with this nigga lying and pushing checks through my name and lying and talking about they're my caregiver and I can't get nothing in my hand because something going on. Somebody got you somewhere laid up where you don't live with, saying that they get money off of you or off of y'all. Or this is that nigga doing that to his brother, his mother, or somebody is doing this in his family to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And this is why this person not getting their money. They know who doing it. They know this person. We already know. Listen, them greedy people. Now he when he something like that, I would know. I never expected him to do nothing like that. I don't know what happened. All I know is nothing. It wasn't that my house fell apart. It was whatever they did was falling apart. People was down there dying when this person left my house, and I did not know it. And he think I didn't know. So when I called, it sounded like it was just like some type of backfire might have happened to them people. You know what I'm saying? But people, they get old, they die, they have health problems, they gonna go. So that wasn't no backfire to me. That was this person making a clear decision to make up something to disappear, but they keep playing them games. Okay. But there was a person there, they was with these people down there playing around with that spell work. And these people sitting around me in these neighborhoods, like, I don't know, they here over in this motherfucker, like, I don't see you. They like, that dumb bitch don't, you think I don't know? I don't give a fuck if it's any of these people that I've been talking about. What does it mean though? You can sit there and be loud and whatever you want to do. Somebody wants your attention so bad, child. I'm serious. They do. And it's so crazy. It's crazy because they are. Okay. It is. It's crazy out here because they are. So I got somebody here boxed you or trash mouthed you. This person's in the Three of Swords. Whoever this person is, whoever this person is that came up against your relationship, like if you had a relationship, what I'm talking about here in this video, and it went down, whoever this is that wished this or whatever this is that they were doing, say these people or these siblings were doing something, and then they were just trying to like save up their money and leave. Okay. This person only comes back in when they're down, but why are they always down? Because they're double. This is a devil energy. This person, yeah, you closed out some type of cycles on these people. I'm seeing the world card, Queen of Swords. Yeah, you just shut it down. You realize that somebody was they was low vibrational here, and they don't open up. All they do is like somebody. Some people like people who just don't say nothing to you, go to work, come in, do whatever. It's like men be doing this, but you don't never really ask them or question them if they're going to work or where they're going. You know what I'm saying? You just see them get up, go out, they come back in, you making dinner, breakfast, lunch, they going in and out, but you don't know where they're going. They're just coming and going. Those the type of people that don't never discuss situations. They can come in and take a shower, leave, and you don't know if they went to work. You're not talking to them when, when they go to work. I'm serious. And you're not talking to them while they're there. How you know that they are one of them people? I don't got time for them. I don't want you. No, I don't want to check in 24/7. But if y'all just gonna be cheating, stay away from me. Make that clear that you know that before you come over here. I don't do that unfaithfulness. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I don't know who lied or who said what, but if anything had occurred, they were aware that this happened. You know what I'm saying? They were informed. Like, listen, I did whatever. You have a choice. This is why you're being told. And I hope you would do the same thing. And I went in each time in good faith. I let this person come back. They lied and told me they had their license when they know they ain't had no damn license, and they was driving my car. It could have got us locked up driving 5 hours across county and state lines from where we from in my plate, and you don't have no license, but you lying about your ID. Come on, the first you came back on that, and then I'm trying to hold something against you. You're not understanding. People was leaving when they do whatever they want to do, and then they tell people they're still holding on to you, though. They need to let go and go marry somebody else, and I don't care who the else is. I could care less. I could care less. I'm not there in it. I don't care. And you trying to make me see it is crazy. I'm serious. Somebody out here hoping you push on whatever this is that they doing, or look and see them, or try to look them up. Ain't nobody looking nobody up. Somebody did get in an accident out there, right? And I seen it. It looked like it was tied into his family. Somebody did lose their life in a car accident out there. I don't know what was going on, but something happened that big. Who it was, I have no idea. So I don't know. I'm keeping my nose out of it. It ain't my business, but I don't know. If I would know, but I saw it online. I just saw it, and that could have been months and months. I just saw it, but that could have been months and months ago. But how did I just see it? Because they had me logged into my daughter's page instead of my own, and she has ties to him. I don't even have my same old page, so why am I seeing anything of this person? I don't have no ties to him. They blocked everybody on that page for real, and you're not gonna see them attached to the new one that I made. Because and this is what people been doing, hacking pages, making it look like this person is like communicating with other people, and Facebook is one of those hackable ones. So don't nobody, you shouldn't even be believing any of that you see on them pages. I told you my stuff was hacking. I had a business that I was running off of this. I had to go through Meta to prove all of my documents and stuff before I can post these videos and get people to come in the way that they did, to have the pages, if you click on the link, go from, and I mean from, I had to pay for the advertisement on that page. And that's why you were seeing my stuff so much over there, because I had to go through Meta. And anybody who know that they worked on Facebook, and it took my stuff down. For real. And they had targeted me. They did. And I wasn't following that man for nothing. I'm not just using his name for clout. I don't have no obsession with these people. I don't care less about this person. I don't know what he think I'm doing, but I don't know nothing about no witches, and I don't pull on people, and I don't want nobody's nothing. You don't have anything for me to want. You're just another person like me who developed themselves throughout the years, probably way before I was born or something. So what kind of fascination I got with you? I didn't understand them then, so why would I be trying to fuck with them now? You're not understanding. I don't want them. I don't know them. I don't want none of y'all. And to sent myself out there to see if I can handle or deal with dating like that, and I saw that I couldn't. It's just experiences, and people be out here trying to judge you because of them. And now they want to go back to name calling, body shaming. Y'all petty, and y'all all going to hell because y'all shouldn't have been attacking nobody, trying to set them up in the first place. So that spell work and whatever all y'all did is going back to y'all and y'all health and y'all health and y'all health. Okay, because somebody is on their last leg. I'm trying to tell you, mine is healing up. Ain't that a bitch? Because I knew it was spell work in the first place. And it ain't healed up, but it's definitely healing. It definitely does feel a lot better, not worse. And that's what people are upset about. Somebody already know, if you get physical therapy or if you go do this for real, this is why he started attacking people's insurance, because they don't pay for that. Then people was asking me for thousands of dollars to do this. So I'm like, I got to sit at home and really figure this out. And I really I need that time down to take care of it. And I can't. How you going to keep pushing me to go to work and I keep falling down? No, I'm not about to end up in no wheelchair for you. God ain't wanting that for me. That's on you if you going to one. I send that voodoo back if you've done. And return to sender and call back all my power from any idiot over here online throwing anything. Y'all in lost with it, baby doll. I don't feel no wheelchair now. I ain't never felt that. I'm moving around a little bit too fast for my grandkids for a wheelchair. So that's not going to be no time too soon. So good luck with that. Okay. So I think it's because, when I'm reading, I be saying little stuff like, yeah, child, but it's just me over exaggerating. I'm not the same as I was when I was a kid. But you got to remember, I'm going back to kid age too in my mind. And I'm like, no, I really ain't that, you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that I'm worse than what I was before when they last seen me. Okay. So me actually going through physical therapy may do me some good. And like I said, these people don't want you to, but they don't want to pay you either. They just want to send you out there to go make you work, okay, and not take you through the doors that they're supposed to take you through the proper way. And this person knew that they wanted to do it. So don't play with me. I don't know what that bitch was doing, but you wasn't sacrificing me. And people made, how you gonna not, how am I gonna go through a fucking major surgery where you can cut all my nerves and you know that I gotta start over and you don't do my paperwork? Stop. Stop. So the way they wanted to sit me down if I was gonna do it was put me in poverty or something. It probably didn't have nothing to do with those people. It did those, but they were being attacked too. They were being attacked by the spell work that was being done on the house. That's why I put my evil eyes in the window. Okay, and then people started getting that shit back because I kept recalling and calling back my power like they was telling me to do on these tarot channels. And I kept hearing people say, I call back my power. I kept hearing people say, when you say you call back your power, you get to freestyle whatever comes after that. What I do on here is general, probably what I heard. But when I'm off of here, I'm praying about all type of stuff, not something I heard. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all I'm trying to tell you. I'm not original like y'all. I don't have just a little line that I spit out. It's really true life that you gotta live it. It's a practice. It's a ritual, and ritual is habitual. That's what should be a habit. You keeping those energy cleansed off of you so your luck can keep coming in and your energy can keep elevating. And I'll be trying to school people on just talking to you, but people who don't go to school, they don't like lecturer talkers. They can't follow lecturers. You understand? They can't go to college. That's who the hell ain't listening. Because I got plenty to talk about. I'm letting off many Jews. I'm letting a lot of people know what time it is. And it could just be young people. Who knows? Who cares? You mad because I do have a tool in? Because I was not no kind of way with my children's friends and their family members or young little nephews and stuff. Like I wasn't that way even with their, I wasn't. Who wanted to be? That's gross. I don't care how good I look. That was then. And I look damn good around those kids. And if I didn't do it then, what makes you think I'm telling you I did do it and I'm trying to do it now? That's where these people going down at. So the energy that's on these hoes, whether they're in the industry or not, if you are a motherfucking witch, you gonna get it back. If you've been messing with children, it's coming down. And that's why they're pushing and pushing their brand out. These people then went back to stuff they used to be doing, trying to look young. Who are you attracting with them old ass rapper clothes on? You know what I'm saying? I love their tone, but I wish they would just stay woman, elegant, always. I hope that's the light or that's the switch or that's the thing that they want to turn on if you're going to turn on something. Don't become turned on to kids. Yeah, they need to stop calling because I'm not listening to their calls. Whoever these people are. Like, I'm done with that. They crazy as hell. So, somebody wanted to, like, destroy your, I guess, your star, how you show up. It could have been somebody who was Aquarius or a star, somebody who think they're a star, aspire to be one. It could just be an Aquarian, or this could be you, because I'm getting on built up, and these people want to take it away from you, okay? Because I'm getting all of this. It's some about a family, or it could be something about celebrating here at a family venue, okay? Somebody didn't want you to come, or somebody don't want you to go, or something like that. It's something weird. I got the Nine of Wands. So I don't know if this is your family venue or like somebody you attached to or whatever. You know how these family reunions be going on right now, and somebody don't want somebody either to go. Yeah, I'm about to go off of here because I've been kind of lounging around, just chilling in my own element. You know how I do. It's elemental. I haven't, I have to take time and break down because of my ADHD for real. I don't be everywhere. I just literally be in my own space, in my own mind. Sometimes I have to um, rhyme slow so I don't quit. Okay. Meaning I have to slow things down and start over sometimes so I can focus on what it is that I'm trying to generate. But I let my mind run like that with many of the ideas that go through it. You feel me? So I'm just a different type of individual. Somebody want to be me so bad in creation that they stealing everything that I'm saying and doing, and I need getting flaked for it. Nobody say nothing I do over here at all. I don't listen. These bitches want you to put it on a plate from for them and hand it to them. And I'm like, bitch, you think I can't see you? I got discernment. You're gonna come over here with 3 of them views and knowing you a tarot card reader. But no, you just went to some type of aspiration. But I don't got time. I don't got time. Then this trick probably trying to portray like somebody was looking at them. Bitch, I don't even know you. So don't come over here talking about I stole something from you. Somebody was trying to collaborate like the wrong kind of way. I don't know who they are. They gotta call me that. Like you gotta call and leave a message. You know what I'm saying? Let me know who you are. It's not like I don't play people's stuff back over and I'm not gonna talk about it. But if I know you fake, I know you fake. I'm gonna just call you out on it. But this was a tarot card reader. I guess she just figured I would go to that one. I would do no more snooping or like you. That's everybody. This I'm done. You can stick a fork in me, which is an old saying. They saying it online. I gotta go figure out who it is, or the algorithm gonna find it for me and suggest that I watched it. I'm serious. They gonna show me this bitch that they suggest that I watch their stuff and they said it first. I don't know who doing that or if it's just the algorithm. Anything you saying, it's like it's pointing it to you. It's pointing you in the algorithm to somebody who's saying some of the same things you saying. But you ain't ever really been up here before. I don't even scroll like that. Look where I spend most of my time in. Most people can't stay up here for 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get through their videos. And I did what I had to do today. I'll be up here really rapping, right? And it's not because I don't have nothing else to do. I got plenty to do. I got plenty to do. I got to make a business grow around. I don't got to make nothing. There's already people asking for it. So I'm just trying to get it together. I'm just trying to get it together for them, right? Because I'm chilling today. It's my damn birthday. So I do got on my thinking cap, and praying God go ahead and get this out how I want to wrap it to people and wrap it up and give it to them. And how I want to present it. Because you got to do that. You can't just give an item. You got to give a gift, okay? And be generous too to the people that buy from you, at least to those who buy. Again, I feel that the whole item itself, whatever it is that people give to us, we should be grateful that they took out the time to give it to us. Meaning they came up with it, and when we get it in our hands, it blesses us. And I hope that that's what you do with those things that you invest in, the tools that you invest in. Because I'm a reader on this channel, right? Outside of that, I want you, whatever tools you have out there that you're using on your day to day, be blessed and always happy, with yourself. I don't pay attention to people. You know what I'm saying? But I can feel the energy of it. When like say somebody come in and all they doing is dropping off something. I don't know. I can tell by a person's conversation over the phone. Like I had this young man, right? And he was just so high vibrational. It makes you want to tip them more. Why? Because they're honest throughout their day and they're telling you, ma'am, I'm just trying to it's an honest living. You feel me? And I took that he came and brought all my stuff. It wasn't nothing missing and he made sure it was all there. That's when you appreciate them. And I pray that God keep giving it to us in our hands to those who can bless others out there that's trying to make something because these young men and women do need something to turn around in. Those jobs is really for them, to be honest with us. You know what I'm saying? If I can be honest. But it's really dangerous for anyone, you know what I'm saying? And for everyone, they are. So grateful that these people, the young people, whoever people is coming out and they're always definitely tell y'all respect those people because they bringing it to us now. We didn't have this child. We had to go pay jitneys, push your mama down the street in wheelchairs, push her ass down the stairs, get her down the stairs to get. You hear what I'm saying? My life has been, you gonna try to not pay me. How I'm gonna break my back on purpose. It was already broken before. It was broken in purpose. Bitch, you got me fucked up for real. Jehovah, I'm telling you, you broke me in purpose by her being broken. I was broken in her brokenness. You get me? You could never be what I am. Good luck with that. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody is wrapped up in all in their own authenticity and they're mad because you got a head and you use it for more than a hat rack. I love y'all. Thank y'all for definitely saying hello and happy birthday. To me, I'm gonna go find me something since nobody ain't had the niceness to come bring me a balloon or, a pat on the back. They probably all like, I don't know. I don't got no bad report with these weirdos. I love these people and I don't know. They said happy birthday, so I guess that mean they love me back, right? Cool. So that's what I feel. And this video is evident that a person is more concerned about your appearance. They are. And they compare you. And these people are weird. That's why I don't mess with none of them. Not here. These people shallow as hell. I don't know who. Hal ain't it. Shit. Hal saw Gwyneth Paltrow as a skinny bitch. He saw Gwyneth when he looked at the big girl. You know what I'm saying? So he had a generous heart. He was a beautiful man. You know what I'm saying? For real. So I'm just saying he should have still saw her in all her naturalness, whether she was big or small. To me, I didn't really care. I just thought it was comedy or something. I was in there for laughing. I didn't know what I was gonna get. And when I started looking at it, I thought I was skits because I kept saying, "What's going on?" He kept saying her skinny. I kept saying, "But she big." And I felt kind of funny about it because I was like, this they trying to be funny. I don't like that. That's them side kind of like jerk on people. Like that's fucked up. I didn't. I ain't watched that movie since it came out. I didn't. I didn't really like it because sometimes I get fat as fuck for real. I got my moments where my weight picks up and I go down up a little bit, but I ain't be eating. I don't eat that much in the summertime. But of course, I got to do exercise because most of my weight was muscle. It wasn't fat. I don't get fat like that. I have to. That's why be people over here who lurking and looking to see me in the room doing vigorous workouts at times. If I turn on my radio and it stay on for a long time, it's because I'm around and working on my body, which is I try not to let it's other people here, so I try to. It used to be every day. If I'm in the house, that's every day, for real, for real. So I've been being generous, you know what I'm saying, with my loudness or quietness, for real, for real. So it's just the truth. You can ask my kids. I would just get loud. We always, because I had a bunch of kids, so I was always in a house with them. I ain't never really had to squeeze them out well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Just stay safe out there. Somebody don't care if you got 10 kids, child. Somebody gonna want you. Stop thinking that people don't want y'all because of children, because of all these little weird ass sayings that people be saying about y'all. Oh, you handicapped, you this, or you didn't get this, or they can call you slow. It be all type of stuff people say about people, but you are slow if you using spell work and you can't even spell, half of the stuff that they are interested in. They're not even studying it. They're not even looking it up. They're not going into it. They're not even learning it. Okay. Or even learning it by asking spirit to open it up how they feel it so that they can explain it. See how my lingo differs from other people's? I'm telling you to be authentic. That's why I do. That's probably why you own this stream. You're not here trying to just be a streamer like everyone else. You're streaming your way. You know what I'm saying? That's who we are over here. And these people don't like it. I'm serious. They don't. They be fighting y'all all the time. I'm sure. I can feel it on you. You got to be a chosen or a star seed of somebody. You might be short, tiny. They always tripping on you, looking at you, but they do adore you. They like your size, your name, or whatever. Trust me, I used to get it. It annoyed me. My mind be up there. I see people I don't, but I just be taken for like mysterious or odd or weird or something. Like this is a weirdo. Or it's because I don't really make eye contact unless I'm having a conversation with people. And outside of that, I'm trying to come and go out of your space. And I don't like to be in people's face long. You know, children, I talk to them, but it's usually with a calm, loud, aggressive tone, in a sense to just, let them know that I'm just here, hi, and I'm an authority figure, but I'm nothing to be scared of. But outside of that, you can see the authenticity in everything that you come up in contact with if you're paying attention to people. There's somebody out here who knows that you're their equal because of how you talk, how you express yourself. You, like I said, you use your head for more than a hat rack, and all of your words ain't just ignorant and jumbled up, and you don't know what's coming out. You know how to flow in sentence, and if you don't, you know something is wrong with you, which is what I was telling people. If I couldn't get sentences out in my first videos, it's because people was throwing spell work heavy on me. It was heavy because of my job, my position. These people were sending people with evil eyes. They was just having them on their keys around their necks after a while. It was like somebody put them on to me and was like, yeah, they're a great source of draining. And somebody mad because they ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? Be up here on terror. Like, I know. I don't be talking about, I know that people get energy off of me. I don't want nobody to get no damn energy off of me. These videos ain't about me. They're you. I'm sitting in your energy, which is me standing in the gap. See how I'm not there, but I am looking on because I'm coming, I'm in spirit. You feel me? You can't, because nobody knows how spirit moves, but some people only get to those ascended. There's only so many ascended masters, and when they get there, they have powers that people ridicule them from. Like they, and I don't want to be Jesus. I don't want that. So, I'm not going away from my gift. I use it, but when I do and I come out diff, they think it's jiff and they can just spread it on some fucking bread and make it a jelly sandwich or something. You know, I mean, what happened to the peanut butter? He was jiffing me around, right? People be trying to pull your leg, but they don't understand how that's crippling them. Okay, it's not doing nothing to you when they talk about, they ridicule, or they put you down. So what I'm saying is, these people have been put out here with this money and this BBL, whether you BBW and worked it up, your ass nasty as hell, you mean as hell, and you probably got some results in your test that said you had something. Yeah. Because that's what's going on with this nigga, I told you. And all these motherfuckers out here trying to see if what. Okay. So I don't know thoughts on some tests that they didn't want to get. Is what I think I heard something like that in the readings throughout this past week. Okay. It could be true. I don't know. That could have been yesterday or today. I don't know. I don't know. I told you I'll be walking. This is my birthday. I've been walking around here and doing stuff on two different devices today and just moving around. I don't know what could your on the phone, the speakerphone, it's just been moving around. Person is, their thing is to try at this place. They have to go in with an ID, and if they don't have this ID of where they say that they at, like whoever this is trying to and change this address, okay, they're in trouble because that's not a valid ID. This person is taking in the wrong idea, and now it's being exposed. They was able to do something with this before, but they can't anymore. It's something about a update to the system, to the system's floor. Oh, so they encrypted something so that when people come up with this little thing, it's alerting them what these people doing. It's a lot of people going to jail behind the scene. We don't know it. It is. I mean, it's coming down. It's gonna probably start spreading around in a minute. Like it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people at the bottom in these groups, these churches, these covens, these cults. It's a lot going on, and y'all don't even know it. And on top of that, a lot of them getting sick, and they already been broke down because they're the ones who's taking down the ones that's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, instead of them taking accountability, they turning in the people. They telling. Okay. So, I mean, how else do you get rid of evil? Y'all claim it's something that ain't supposed to be here, but when we tell you, you do what? So it's a lot of evil in this world for real, y'all. And these people out here are trying to spread this energy around. And they trying to do it on all type of people. Like for some reason, somebody keeps on um, sending you this vibration for you just to give up on something you doing, pursuing. And you're like, hell no, I'll take breaks, multiple breaks before I give up. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that. So somebody is mad and it's something that they was wishing that they could have took you down in, and they see that you know how to play your hand. I think this person might be, They could be older than you, but somebody did find out something. This person lost a lot of weight just out of nowhere. They wasn't expecting this, or they got involved with somebody who didn't these people be having grades. They be having these low grade tests. Okay, so you got to be careful who you touching. Don't nobody know who got what. You definitely don't know. So I don't know, somebody upset and tripping out because how it's been. So for me to hear that somebody is getting tested and finding out something about a test, I ain't been nowhere. So who they blaming that on? You know what I'm saying? This is what a lot of us is looking at. Like, dang, they found out what? So they can't blame that on you, and they just got a positive result in their test. So this person was trying to come around you so they can make it look like you always had it, you gave it to them, get up off of them. But it's too late. It's too late. It's something wrong with them. And they're getting bad test results. You already waited and waited over a year, damn near two, before I went and took that test, to be honest with you, for sure. So that's how I sit my ass down, unless I'm usually like married or in something serious with somebody. If I go out there and I date it, I sit down for some time, because you just have to. You have to listen to spirit. Something not right if you're going out there and you dating and you can't get an individual to all of them decent men. I ran into some decent men, especially that first one. He was really a viber with me. I was really into him all the way around from the beginning to the end. I ain't even want it to end. I don't know what they had going on. I ain't hear. He didn't really tell me until I got there, but I couldn't be upset about it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know you people. People like, he could have just did this and did that. Really? I could have just like got my money back off of this place in this space where I just did all of this and then, waste my time. I don't think so. So, because cards and just kick it out, we even do. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It probably was one of the high vibe. I thought it was gonna be cool with the other dude, but I don't know. I don't know about that. This so-called cousin of his didn't look like no cousin, and it looked like this person. Even if she was, she had a problem with me for real. He shell shocked, PTSD, and then he was already. So I'm like, yeah, I can't mess with him either. So I let it alone. It's not saying no for both of us, because I know what I'm not about to do, and I didn't want to bring them no problems, and they because they going through something, man. So I can't be there, to do that for you. I don't want to be your boxing, punching. You feel me? Once you go through it once, you realize the signs of that PTSD. Regardless, not the military, it's people in these neighborhoods is what I'm up here for. And hurt them in the streets because y'all not giving them nothing, or they don't have nothing and stuff. Okay, so when people come up on these videos and start talking about these people, it makes me feel some kind of way, because I don't know who y'all thought MJ talking about. He was one of those kind of people. He didn't have much. He shared a whole. He went through our story. We in America. It's our history. He didn't come from Africa or out the side of these countries or else. He came from right here with us. The main people y'all don't like on the outer skirts. White, black, whatever y'all are, keep coming up against indigenous people because you just saying, oh, they this, that. We telling you we different. Because we are. This is our land. We in Indian. Y'all got a lot of Indian trail. They know it's a lot of Indian ground here, and they've been trying to dumb us down in our DNA line on ancestry. Your mama is a fucking calm bucket bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give about them people. You ain't gonna tell me who I am and who I ain't. That's what I'm saying. All I'm trying to tell you is I shouldn't have to prove nothing, bitch. I'm in this situation. And it ain't nothing about what we done fucking worked up. Get off my land. That's what the Indian is telling you. Lying ass motherfucking people. Even them fucking Jamaicans and Haitians. How the fuck you us? And you all the way the fuck over there. Get the fuck out of our land, dog. Y'all got y'all own shit. Go over there and go get that shit then, since y'all want to be separated. Be ye separated in your own mind. But over here in America, we all know the subline of what they did to us here. And whether you want to believe it or not, that's on y'all. Y'all go see the spirits get cut throat in this bitch. Because white people be throwing that spell work in this bitch in America. So they need to be throwing that shit on y'all. Not on their own people though. That's where they fucking America up. They are with that shit. Cause it's too damn evil. They only throwing it on each other. And that's why the people on the outer skirts fucking us up. America. Cause y'all keep trying to throw y'all evil out there on them. I'm just trying to tell y'all to stop. Cause evil is evil. And you just need to let it in. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. I hope to see y'all again. Stay safe and remember this up here because I'm taking little breaks every now and again. I'm pulling a little bit of cards, but I'm sealing my cards right now. So a lot of them are wet and drying, and I'm separating them. And so when we get back into the messages on our regularly scheduled program, today is my birthday, so I might not be doing too much, but I'm still in the paperwork right now in the background, things and making stuff authorized and go through like it needs to. So I'll see y'all on the next one. Until I do, y'all stay safe and remember these are only general, probably channeled messages here today. It's not too much pulling because I'm trying to seal the cards and not your fate. Your fate is what you open your spirit up to. Who you opening up to? That's on you. I choose God. So I choose you if that's who you choosing.